Imagination is not merely a mental product or fleeting images passing through the sky of awareness. It is an independent realm established by God's command. It transports the self from the limitations of reason to the vast expanse of divine manifestation. It is one of the pillars of Akbari thought and the unifying presence between meanings and forms, a bridge through which spiritual meanings transform into perceptible images, becoming recognizable in the world of sensory reality. Through the kingdom of imagination, a person can weave meaningful images in the mind that later materialize into physical forms, and vice versa, thus reaching deeper meanings beyond matter. Creative imagination is not passing daydreams. It is an energetic field that contributes to shaping the reality one desires. It is the intermediary between the spiritual world, the realm of meanings and secrets, and the material world we live in. The clearer and more vividly charged with sincere positive emotion a mental image is, and the more it is recalled consistently, even for a few minutes daily, then paired with action in the outer world by any possible means, the more capable it becomes of manifestation, gaining existential weight and opening pathways from the realm of imagination to the world of matter. Everything that appears in the physical world first begins as a seed in the realm of imagination, gradually condensing until it wears the garment of existence. The more a person ascends the path of purification and cleanses the inner self from the residues of ego and desire, the more liberated his imagination becomes from the limits of thought, turning into a transparent mirror reflecting the lights of meanings in their original purity. Ibn Arabi says, "He who does not know the station of imagination is devoid of knowledge." This reveals that whoever grasps the secret of creative imagination perceives a glimpse of the divine laws operating within existence. God has made the universe in constant responsiveness to the inner state of man. The outer world is but a reflection of an inner image that changes as one's awareness changes. Yet, there is a distinction between illusory imagination and creative imagination. Illusory imagination springs from the ego and its unfulfilled desires, projecting false images that serve as temporary psychological sedatives, without transformation, moving one from mere wishing to delusion, as in idle daydreams that lead nowhere. It keeps the person trapped in closed circles, driven by greed or pain. Creative imagination, on the other hand, is connected to the spirit and open to the unseen. It functions as a tool of manifestation and knowledge, linking the idea to embodiment. It is the middle ontological level where subtle spiritual images meet dense sensory ones, so that spiritual meanings no longer remain imprisoned within the brain, but flow into reality in visible and livable forms. There, intention takes shape, and the inner image is drawn forth, soon summoned into the field of reality. Know that imagination is a faculty placed by the Creator within the essence of the soul. Man has no control over it, and it is only activated by what God wills, as affirmed by his saying, "And you do not will except that God wills." Among the Gnostics are those who through union with God transcend the limits of self into the state of fluid imagination, where the manifestations of mental images in existence flow swiftly and effortlessly, when their partial wills and personal desires dissolve into the ocean of the divine will.